6:43 to go.
Okay, good.
Graham Bergsma. And now a big collision thrown to the turf was Taguri. He gets right back up and takes it to the net though. Penalty coming up to Ireland as Taguri shoots one. McMillan down on both knees makes the save. And we're gonna have the game's first power play. It's gonna go to the Netherlands. And the guilty party for Ireland. I didn't get the number there. It might have been Michael Kennedy. No, they're giving it to the veteran Andrew McBride. So the Dutch looking for their 5th straight goal. 6:20 to go. Parsons gonna play in the middle. That's Ross. Ross to the Gurry. Now Hahn. Two lefties go back and forth. Parsons makes the feed. Hahn throws it in front, trying to get it back to Parsons. In front to Hahn again. He couldn't control it. 5 seconds to shoot for Taguri. Taguri's pass is blocked, and the Dutch gonna run out of time. Shot clock sounds. 30 seconds gone off the penalty to Andrew McBride. 5:50 to go in the quarter. Trying to kill some time is Brian Gillis. Gillis steps away from ball and is content killing some time off the penalty clock. McBride has another minute, 10 seconds left in the box. Now Gillis has to think about getting it towards the goal. 5 seconds to shoot. Gillis cuts to the middle. Ball keeps him to the outside. Gillis, 1 second, had his shot go wide, so he will cough it up to Netherlands. They still got under a minute to work with on their first power play. 5:20 to go. Parsons, Bergsma on the floor with Taguri, Hahn, and Kleinbannock. 10 on the shot clock here for the Dutch. Here's Hahn from a sharp angle, fakes, Hahn takes, stopped by the goaltender McMillan. Loose ball is in front of his crease, and it looks like the Irish got it. The goaltender came up with it. Now we got a penalty away from the ball. It's going to go against Ingmar Kleinbannock. Hit an Irish defender away from the ball, so a delayed call. Back to 5-on-5 with the goaltender at the bench for Ireland. And now a chance in front. Gallant makes a save, and the Dutch pick it up. Will be 4-on-4 for 8 seconds. McBride will step out, and then Ireland will have their first power play of the game. Undisciplined play there by Ingmar Kleinbannock. The Rotterdam native makes the trek to the penalty box for cross-checking. So Netherlands 0 for 1 on the power play in this tournament. 4:33 to go. They're still up 4-2. And for now, Ireland's going to keep their goaltender at the bench to make it a 5-on-4. See how long that lasts for. Ireland waiting for McBride to step out of the box. He'll head to the bench. McMillan will take his spot. And around the outside, here's a shot from Gillis. Gallant got a piece with his left leg. Farrell gets the rebound. Gillis playing the middle, goes back and forth with Coppinger. Gillis has a lane, passes, and instead a moving pick. Charge against Farrell just as Gibson put it to the back of the goal. Referee makes the call, and it's Dutch ball with 1:20 left to kill in their penalty. Parsons out there to kill some clock. 3:45 to go in the quarter. Ross Parsons, one of the 4 goal scorers tonight so far for Netherlands. Passes to Harm de Vet. 5 on the shot clock. They have to get it towards the net, not going to do it. It'll be Ireland ball with 56 seconds of power play time. That same power play unit jumps back out. Ryan Gillis to Shanahan. Coppinger. Gillis over to Farrell. Overhand shot. Stopped by Gallant. Ball's loose. Gallant trying to pick it up, and he does. Loses control, gets it back off the boards, and fires it to an open teammate. Netherlands have 25 seconds left to kill in their penalty as the Irish double team a Netherlands defender. And Ireland might have one last crack here on the power play. 10 seconds to work with. Coppinger, and now a shot and a save by Gallant. Hard overhand test there from Connor Kelly. And we're back to 5-on-5, so both teams are 0-for-1 on the power play in this quarter. It's still 4-2 Netherlands, 2:25 to go. And now the Dutch trying to get the offense kick started again. Muskins over to the far side. Missed Taguri initially, picks it up off the glass, gets it back up top. Bergman with a shot, misses the net, and it'll bounce down the floor. Shot clock sounds, it's Ireland ball. 2:05 to go. Ben Snyder, the captain of this Irish squad, out there with the offense right now. Captain for Netherlands is Aaron van der Horst. He's also out there playing some defense. This is Connor Kelly controlling for the Irish. Got double team, lost control, trying to get it back. He does. 5 to shoot. He whistles a shot wide, and it'll be a shot clock turnover here to Ireland. Good defense again by the Dutch. Came in as a 17th ranked seed, not showing it so far against the number 6 ranked Irish. They're leading 4-2. Minute 34 to go in this quarter, and we're gonna have another Dutch penalty actually. A slashing call is gonna put Ireland back on the power play, and in the box is Davy Verboom. Defender will sit for 2 or less. Second power play here for Ireland. And now a shot and a save by Gallant. That came out of the stick of Luke Coppinger. It'll stay with Ireland. 10 seconds gone off the penalty. Connor Kelly playing the middle this time. Goes back and forth with Gillis. Now Coppinger. Kelly. Gillis. Kelly again. Has room. Shoots. Gallant makes the save, and you'll get the whistle. Boy, has he been good. Came in this tournament, Gallant is the key player for the Dutch, and he has shown up so far in the team's first game. Don't have a shot count just yet. We'll try to get that for you after this quarter ends in less than a minute. Meanwhile, the Irish able to fish it back, and that power play will jump back out with 1:15 to work with. The Dutch hoping this penalty carries over into the second. We'll see what the Irish say about that. Here's a shot from Coppinger. Hits the post after hitting Gallant in the leg and stays out. Good break there for the Dutch. 35 seconds left in this quarter. And now a penalty coming to Ireland. I think they're getting a slashing call. Pat Lean's going to get the call. Off goes Gallant for the extra attacker. 10 on the shot clock here for the Dutch. Parsons with 5 on the shot clock, lowers the shoulder, double team on him, loses control, and the whistle sounds, and Ireland is going to take themselves off the power play. There's 35 seconds left in the minor to Verboom. And going for the Irish for slashing, I believe, will be Pat Lean. 9 seconds left in the quarter. So Gallant will stay at the bench, and the Dutch will look to take the last shot of this quarter and try to take a 3-goal lead into the second. So they should have 5 players out there as they still have Verboom in the box. Plays blown back in 5 seconds ago from the outside. Parsons with a shot, kicked away by McMillan, and the first quarter is in the books. An entertaining quarter, maybe a surprising quarter, some would say, as the underdog Dutch are up 4-2. Ready to get the second quarter started. 4-2 Netherlands lead. Let's get to the scoring summary. It began 12:54. Connor Kelly from Shanahan and Zawo made it 1-0 Ireland, and Sean Gibson, just a few seconds later, made it 2-0 from Brendan Farrell. And then after that, it was all Netherlands. 11:15 mark, Ross Parsons from Kleinbannock made it 2-1. Reese Parsons at 10:41 from Taguri made it 2-2. And then Taguri gets a goal himself at 10:13 from DeVet and Kleinbannock. And the last goal was from Richard Hahn at 8:17 from Ross Parsons. And so we stand 4-2 Netherlands. We're 4-on-4 for another 26 seconds. And then Ireland will go on the power play. So check that, Netherlands will go on the power play. And we're back underway. Gillis weighing his options here on the far side of your screen. Five seconds, the Dutch will be on the power play. And now the Irish have 5 seconds to get it on net. Gillis still waiting. Nobody open. Sharp angle shot. Kicked away by the goaltender. And Ireland looking to pick up a loose ball, and they do. So they'll be able to kill some more time off their penalty. There's a minute 10 seconds left in Pat Lean's call. And the Irish are in no rush to get towards the net. They still have 20 seconds on their shot clock. Almost a minute into this second quarter. Gillis throws it down low to Shanahan. Shot clock down to 5 for Shanahan. Working on one defender, throws it in front for a teammate. He can't control it, and then he walked through the crease. So it will be Netherlands ball with 43 seconds on their power play. 13:45 to go. Setting it up. Bergsma. Now Hahn. Near side corner, playing in the middle towards Parsons. This is Ross with a shot. Nice save by McMillan. Rebound picked up by Ireland. And they should be able to kill the remaining 15 seconds in the penalty to Lean. So Ireland with a good early kill to begin things here in the second, while the Dutch are 0 for 2 on the power play. After scoring 2 quick ones to begin things in the first, the Irish have been shut out. Now they have 5 seconds on the shot clock. This is Connor Kelly losing control, and Ireland's going to give it up. Good defending once again from the Dutch. Two minutes gone by in this quarter. Here's an open lane and a shot and a save. McMillan got the best of Kleinbannock there. And Ireland will take it the other way in transition. Patrick Zabo going to slam on the brakes and wait for help. He'll feed it in for Sean Gibson, one of the 2 goal scorers for Ireland tonight. Gibson to McBride. On the far boards, and now a penalty coming up to Ireland as McBride was dumped. And that didn't look good there for McBride as he's slow to get up. And we're going to have a high sticking call to Lino Cragtwick. So Ireland going to their second power play of the game. They're 0 for 1. And it's a 5-minute major to Cragtwick. The Amsterdam native going to hope for his PK to step up. His team still up by 2, but a big opportunity here for the Irish to cut into this deficit. 12:20 to go. Kelly going to play the middle of this power play. Now Gillis. There's a shot. Didn't make its way through. Gillis able to pick it back up. Poppinger in the middle for Kelly. Back to Gillis. He's got a room to shoot one and hit the crossbar, it looked like, and stayed out. Ireland picks up the rebound. And now a penalty coming up, a holding call coming up to the Dutch. Nice job there by Sean Gibson. Lowers the shoulder, one hand, tried to take it to the net, and he got grabbed onto. So it's going to be a 5-on-3 advantage for Ireland. And getting that holding call is Robert van Mosselveld. So a huge opportunity to get their 3rd goal of the game for Ireland. Up 2 men. And Gallant wasn't ready yet. He was getting his helmet fixed at the bench. And the official blew play in. And everybody on that Dutch side screaming, saying we don't have a goalie in our net. So it's been a busy opening day and a lot of goals, like we usually see on day one. A lot of lopsided games, and it began in the morning at 10:30. Australia beat up on Costa Rica 20-1 was the final. Slovakia puts up a 24 spot as they beat Scotland 24-14. Finland beats Austria 20-5. And one of the closer games, Serbia edges Switzerland 8-6. And this last game here on the Fieldhouse, Czech Republic all over Mexico, 29-6 was the final. And in the Arena Bowl, Iroquois cruising to a 17-6 win over Israel. And taking place in the Arena Bowl right now, Team Canada, the host country, making their debut at the LEC Arena Bowl. And last I checked, they were all over the Americans, 7-1 in the first quarter. Check on the score here in a few minutes. And I think Gallant, is he coming out of the game? I think he is. We'll see how long it's for. I imagine not too long. But in between the pipes is Alex Ergart. And he makes his first save, goes over the glass and out of play. And now the Dutch are going to call a timeout so they can get Gallant back in the game. So job well done by the backup goaltender. Sorry, it's Kevin De Bruyne in between the pipes. Dutch listing 3 goaltenders on their roster. And dressing as a backup tonight is number 42, Kevin De Bruyne, who made 1 save on that 5-on-3. And now head coach Neil Powis gathers the troops at the bench, talk things over. And Garrett Billings and his coaching staff. Billings, an offensive-minded coach. One of the great offensive players this past decade. He's the first player in NLL history to record 3 100-point seasons in a row. Got in some injury troubles. Had a stint here in the local team with the Vancouver Stealth. Took a year off, and now he's back in the league, just coming off a great season with San Diego. Not playing in this tournament, coaching instead, and hoping his team can capitalize here on the power play. They're down 4-2. Here's a shot and a goal. Quick stick down low from Seamus Shanahan. And it's a 4-3 game. Ireland gets their first power play goal of the tournament. And they still got lots of power play time left. Still 4:03 on the penalty to Lino Cragtwick, who got a 5-minute major. 10:37 to go. Ireland gets the first goal of the quarter. It's Shanahan's first of the tournament. And to look to even things up here, just over 4 minutes of power play time left. And a legal face-off done by the Dutch, so it's Ireland ball. 5-on-4 this time around. Kelly with Gillis. They go back and forth. Coppinger gets a touch. Back in the middle it goes. Now on the far side. Coppinger trying a shot. Missed the net. Loose ball. Gillis knocks it down for Kelly. 10 seconds on the shot clock for Ireland. Shanahan to Gillis in front. Diving shot and he scores. Back-to-back power play goals for the Irish. Ties up this game at 4, and a great effort there from Brian Gillis. Diving across the crease, beats Gallant between the legs. And that's what the doctor ordered there for Ireland. That 2-goal deficit over and done with as Gillis gets his first of the tourney. 10:08 to go in the quarter. Saying the Dutch still have to have their player Lino Cragtwick in the box. They're saying that they scored twice, so he should be out of the box. But they scored their first goal on the 5-on-3, so I don't think it counts. And now the Dutch want to talk to one of the officials, so they'll get their wish. And I think he's explaining just that. Normally when you score 2 goals on a 5-minute major, that player comes out of the box, but at one point it was a 5-on-3. So now if the Irish score again, Craig Twick's eligible to come out of the box. Off the face-off, Ireland look like they're going to get it. Scramble for it, and they do pick it up courtesy of Pat Lean, and then another penalty coming up. Sent sprawling to the floor was Sonny Campbell. Then Bennicum knocked into the floor. Now a shot and a goal from Gillis again. And it's the Irish offense heating up, and after the fact, an unsportsmanlike minor coming up to Jan Rutger van Bennicum as well. He's already been in the box tonight. He's going to go there again. So during all that, Brian Gillis decided to whip one past Gallant for a second straight goal. And Ireland going to stay on the power play. And the officials going to talk to one another and decide what they want to call here. Because Van Bennicum had the initial call for knocking down Sonny Campbell. And then after Gillis scored, Van Bennicum gave a piece of his mind to the official and got teed up. So we'll see how the penalties sort themselves out here as the two captains are waiting to see what the officials decided. So it took just over 5 minutes to not only erase a 2-goal deficit, but take the lead for Ireland. They were down 4-2 after 15, and now up 5-4 with 9:48 to play. And the officials are still talking. So both these teams going to play 4 round-robin games, and both are back at it here at the Langley Event Center. Netherlands will take on Serbia at 1:30. Serbia knocked off Switzerland early on today at 8-6. While Ireland will play Hong Kong, making their first appearance in the World Indoor Lacrosse Championships. And that'll be Hong Kong's first game of the tournament. 4:30 start. This is the largest field taking place in the WILC. 20 teams taking part. Scotland, Slovakia, Costa Rica, Hong Kong, Austria, Mexico, Netherlands, Sweden, all added to this year's tournament. Awesome to see how much this tourney's grown. Back when the first ever WILC was underway in 2003, Ontario hosted that event. They had just one group and had 6 teams total. Now it's up to 20. Awesome to see, and I'm sure that number will just continue to grow. But it's been a tournament completely dominated by Canada. They've never lost a game. They've won 4 straight goals. Meanwhile, Iroquois National have been a bridesmaid 4 years in a row, and the Americans have won the bronze 4 years in a row. Iroquois, probably the best chance to knock off Canada. They nearly did it in 2007, 2008. They took Canada to overtime but lost. That's 2007. So the penalty box full of Dutch players. 3 of them are in there. They put 4 minutes to Van Bennicum. And 2 minutes to Graham Bergsma. I'm not sure what Bergsma got, but it's a 5-on-3 for the Irish. They're red hot on the power play, 2 for 3. And they're going to remain on the man advantage for a long period of time. Scramble for it. And the Irish outnumber the ball. Looks like they had it. And they do. Shea throws it in front. Kelly's bid is denied by Gallant. Good luck there for Connor Kelly. Ireland will look to kill some time. Sorry, Netherlands look to kill some time as the Irish will try to double the ball as much as they can. Right now, Ross Parsons has it. Lobs a high one to the near side corner for Taguri. Taguri being watched closely by McBride. Now the double team's on him. Taguri trying to split a couple defenders. He's able to do so. Shot clock down to 3. Taguri lets it go, and it's stopped by McMillan. Taguri trying to get his own rebound. Knocked down from behind by McBride. Ball's underneath him as Taguri scrambles to get back to his feet. McBride picks it up. And that Irish power play will jump back on the floor. Minute to go and they're 5-on-3. They're leading 5-4. 8:40 to go in the second quarter. And here's the red hot Brian Gillis. He's got the last 2 goals for Ireland. Kelly playing the middle. Passes to Farrell, rips a shot wide. Shot clock down to 5, and we have an over and back call charge against Ireland. 35 seconds left in the penalty to Graham Bergsma. Bergsma coming from Toronto, Ontario. Here's Ross Parsons trying to work his way around the double team. Now a triple team on Parsons. Shreds off one check, gets around another. Look at him go. Parsons slicing to the net, shoots, and McMillan makes a save. He got away from 3 Irish defenders and nearly buried it. What an effort from Parsons, who's definitely been the Dutch's best player in this game. That would have made the highlight reel. Meanwhile, Ireland at the other end have 5 seconds on their 5-on-3 as Coppinger had troubles receiving a pass, and he's decked from behind. And that'll be a turnover against the Dutch. It's now 5-on-4. So Ireland's 2 for 4 on the power play in this game. They got 1:50 left to work with. Here's Gillis with a shot saved by Gallant. Rebounds loose. Who wants it? It'll come free to the far side wall for Shanahan. Shanahan, one of the goal scorers tonight, sets it back up. I know a hard shot from Farrell goes wide of Gallant. Gillis picks it up, back to Farrell. He'll try it again. Gallant makes a save, and the Dutch pick it up in the crease. Minute 25 to go in the Ireland power play. 7:10 to go in the quarter. It's been a quarter dominated by Ireland. They have all 3 goals and lead 5-4. 7 minutes to go now. Graham Bergsma from the top. Wires a shot off the left arm of McMillan. And now Ireland puts the double team on a Dutch 4. Now a shot of McMillan makes a save. Rebound kicked away by McMillan off the stick of Craigwick. And it goes over the glass and out of play. Going to stay with the Dutch. We're still short-handed for another 51 seconds, but they'll get a fresh 30 seconds on the shot clock. Nice job there by Josh Taguri, making that whole play happen. Now Ross Parsons, lined up by Brendan Szabo. Parsons, no room to get around the defender. Shot clock down to 8 for Parsons, stutter step. Parsons looking to the net. Parsons shoots one off the arm of McMillan. Szabo will grab the rebound for Ireland. They might have another chance in this power play. 15 seconds left, and then away from the ball, we're going to have a penalty. I think too many minutes are called to Ireland. And the parade to the box continues for both sides. And that'll wipe out the remaining 15 seconds on that Ireland power play. So someone's got to go over and serve. And Ireland's now 2 for 5 on the man advantage. And in 15 seconds, it'll be Netherlands getting their 3rd opportunity on the power play. They're 0 for 2 tonight. 6:02 left, second quarter. We had a good one so far. The underdog Dutch putting up a good fight. Plays blown back in. The Dutch are just waiting for Van Bennekom to step out of the box. He's taken 6 minutes in penalties tonight as he runs to the bench in favor of Parsons, and now it's a 5-on-4 for Netherlands. Here's Hahn from the near side. Trips, can't get back up. Able to make the pass as the shot clock expires. And it is a turnover against Netherlands. 5:25 away from halftime. We'll see if the Irish can make something happen shorthanded. Farrell passing to Gillis, now to the near side. Sean Gibson passing to the corner. Kelly gets away from one defender, spins off another, falls, loses control of the ball. Shot clock at 3 for Ireland. Kelly gets back up, thrown to the turf again. Good defending by the Dutch. And they're going to have another 57 seconds of power play time to work with. Just under 5 minutes to go in the second quarter. The Dutch looking to hit the score sheet in this quarter. All 4 of their goals came in the first. Parsons will set up the power play. Over to Graham Bergsma. Now to Gurry, to Hahn. In the middle for Parsons, he's got a lane. Parsons to Hahn, wide open shot and he scores. Perfectly executed power play, and Hahn grabs his second of the game on a perfect cross-seam pass from Parsons. And it's 5-5, and the Dutch get their first power play goal of the tournament. They're 1 for 3 tonight, and he can't draw it up any better there. Seeing eye pass from Parsons, finds Hahn, and he makes no mistake. Not much McMillan can do there out of position. And Hahn's not going to miss that. 4:37 to go. Face-offs haven't been cleanly a whole lot between these two. This one is. It's free as the Irish run into each other. Face-off man lost his stick. The Dutch pick it up. Bergsma. Swim move to get around one defender, and then a moving pick charged against Lars de Graaf. And now a chance for Ireland in transition. Wide open chance in front. Gillis with a diving shot kicked away by Gallant. He scored one similar earlier this quarter, and now a push in the back charge to the Netherlands. So it's going to stay with Ireland as Sonny Campbell hits the deck. 4:14 to go, 5-5 tie. Gibson on the near side. Passes to the far side for Gillis. His sidearm shot misses the net. Ricochets out to center. And it's an over and back call. Netherlands will take over with 4:01 to play. Parsons. This is Reese to Ross. And out to Gurry. To Reese Parsons. Waiting for the screen. Reese gets it. Has room. Passes towards the middle. Glenn dump from behind. Penalty coming up to Ireland. Shea will go to the box. 2 minutes for cross-checking. Now the Dutch, who are fresh off a power play goal, going to get a fourth opportunity with 3:43 to go. And that same 5-man unit that just scored takes the floor. Ross Parsons will quarterback this power play. Working on a 4-point game is Parsons. Parsons playing the middle. Over to Gurry, now down low to Hahn, looking for a hat trick. Parsons looks, passes in front, wide open opportunity for Bergsma, whiffed. Comes to DeGurry, his pass towards the middle is blocked. Shot clock at 5. Here's Ross Parsons trying to shot, knocked up from behind. DeGurry grabs it and whistles one wide, and that's going to do it as the shot clock hits 0. To go in the quarter. Coppinger over to Gibson. Gibson goes to the far side for Gillis. Now Brendan Farrell. Irish just keeping it to the outside. Shot clock's at 10. Now they might get it towards the goal. Gillis towards the middle. Tries a shot while falling. Didn't reach a goaltender. Shot clock at 4 for Sean Gibson, and his sharp angle try does not hit Gallant. Netherlands ball with 58 seconds left of power play time. Here's the captain Aaron Vanderhorst leading the charge, makes the pass and runs to the bench for a change. Josh Taguri. Over to Muskins. Yvette. On. Now Bergsma. On the far side. 7 on the shot clock. Passes to Muskins. Shot clock at 3 for Hahn. He blows one off the shoulder of McMillan. Ball's on the turf. Taguri scrambling for it, and then Hahn pushed his man in the back, so he'll turn it over. And Ireland can kill the remaining 23 seconds, and the penalty to Shea. 2 minutes to go, second quarter. 5-5 tie here from the LEC Fieldhouse. First game in the tournament for both Ireland and Netherlands, and it's been a great one. Shea standing in the penalty box. He's coming out in 6 seconds. So the Dutch will be 1 for 4 on the power play. Shot clock down to 5 as Shea joins his teammates on the floor. Now sharp angle shot from Gibson, turned aside by Gallant, and he will fire it ahead to an open teammate. Minute 30 to go. Daniel Ball leaves it for Reese Parson, who slams on the brakes. Parsons to DeVette, and now Ross Parsons to Bergsma. Bergsma runs to the middle, but doesn't have any room, so he throws it to Reese Parsons. Shot clock at 5. Parsons sharp angle, trying to stuff it in. Stepped in the crease as he bowled over the goaltender, Jonathan McMillan. So it's Ireland ball with 1 minute and 8 seconds to play in this first half. Gillis throws it in. Farrell back in front for Gillis, his shot, and he scores. Gillis has a second quarter hat trick. He's been the star in this one, and he puts his team ahead 6-5 with 55 seconds to go. Nice little give and go. And you can see the Irish flag, the fans happy about that one. Nice little two-man game here as Gillis puts it between the legs of Gallant. Two Coquitlam natives there. Gillis on Gallant. Face-off won by the Dutch. See if they can tie this thing up before the half. Ross Parsons back out there. So is Joshua Taguri. He controls, passes to Ross Parsons. Parsons to Muskins. Muskins to Taguri. Shot clock at 8. Taguri to Parsons. Pump fake, takes it in the net. He shoots and he scores. What a game Ross Parsons is having. Sucked in the defender and the goaltender there. And slides it between the legs of Jonathan McMillan. And we're tied at 6. As mentioned earlier, Parsons scored 19 goals in 3 games at the last tournament that the Irish played in. And he's off to a great start here at the 2019 World Indoor Lacrosse Championship. And off the face-off, Ireland wins it, gets possession, and calls timeout. Netherlands, it's been a while since they played some international box lacrosse. Back in 2017 in Finland during the European Box Lacrosse Championships. Well, the last time they played at an international level. Since then they played in the 2018 E-Box and had a team in the Frank Mencher Cup this past fall. And you can tell he's definitely gotten a lot better. This Parsons kid is something to watch. And during the 2019 E-Box Championships, as I mentioned, he scored 19 goals. The rest of the team combined for 23. And they got 3 wins in that tournament. Right now looking to get a win against Ireland. 6-6 tie. The Dutch are on defense. Goaltenders pulled. look to get it towards the goal. 9 on the shot clock. Coppinger. Now nearly a steal. Coppinger gets it back with 2 seconds left, and they're not going to get a shot away in time. Buzzer sounds. Good defense there by Netherlands. 30 minutes in the books. Back and forth we went. Both teams have played with the lead. Both teams will head to the dressing room. And it should shape up for an interesting second half. We traded sides, Ireland in their whites, the Dutch in their black uniforms. And it's Ireland scooping up possession here to begin the third quarter. Gillis has been the go-to guy and assistant captain on this team. He controls it right now, throws it across to an open teammate. And Connor Kelly had that stop by Gallant. Andrew Gallant's been fantastic in this game. Ireland has 20 shots on goal. The Dutch have 18. Both had 8 apiece in that second quarter. Now it's the Netherlands' first touch of the ball in the second half. This is to Gurry. Over to Kleinbennick. Shot clock down to 3, and Aaron Pass gets away, and the Dutch are going to turn it over. Lots of penalties as well in that first half. 9 power plays combined. Minute gone by in this third quarter. Here's a shot and a save by Gallant. Rebound. Shanahan couldn't pick it up clean, but he chases it down to the far corner and gets a reset here for Ireland. Now Gillis passing to Shanahan. In the middle, wide open. Coppinger denied by Gallant. He was square to the shooter, makes the save. Coppinger had a great look there. It stays 6-6. Minute 30 gone by in this third quarter. To Gurry, setting up the offense, and now finds Muskins. Reset here for the Dutch. Muskins to his left. Finds Bergsma. Now a penalty coming up to Ireland. Gallant goes to the bench for the extra attacker. 6 on 5 as Ross Parsons comes on the turf. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Parsons plays in the middle. Bergsma gets around one defender, shoots and scores. What a shot from Graham Bergsma during a delayed call. Watch this little pump fake here on the replay. He'll suck in an Irish defender, and from the outside just blasts one over the left shoulder of Jonathan McMillan. And it's a 7-6 Netherlands lead. Parsons will get an assist. Watch the pump fake around his man and top corner. So the Dutch won't need a power play. The score went up 6 on 5. Off the face-off, it was done illegally there by the Dutch. Now Ireland will try to get that one back. 12:35 to go. Gillis cuts the middle, passes to an open teammate in Farrell. His shot stuffed by Gallant, and the goaltender will pick it up and flick it to an open teammate at center, Aaron Vanderhorst. So that goal by Bergsma, only assist going to Ross Parsons. He's a 5-point game going. And now a chance in front, and a nice save by McMillan on Ingmar Kleinbennick. He was wide open off a quick pass in front, and McMillan on his back makes a save. Ireland possession. Brendan Szabo steps around his man. Szabo drops it off for Gillis, who shoots one. Gallant makes a save on one knee. And now the Netherlands nearly give it up. Falls in the near corner, and the defender, Van Bennekom, gets away from the pressure. And they did not get it over center in time. We got a 7-second violation, and then Van Bennekom throws it down the floor and you cannot do that. That's a delay of game call. He's been all over the score sheet for the wrong reasons. Jan Rutger van Bennekom. Now 8 minutes and penalties for the Amsterdam native. Puts Ireland on the power play, which are 2 for 5 tonight. Power play underway. Gibson on the far side. Coppinger. Gillis with room. Gillis shoots. Gallant kicks it away with the right leg. Gibson gets a rebound. Now to Shanahan on the near side. Farrell steps into a shot. Stopped by Gallant again. He'll heave it down the floor to an open teammate. Hits him in stride. It's ball. Shoots. And he scores! Gallant is doing it all. A Hail Mary. Right into the stick of Daniel Ball. And the defenseman scores a shorthanded marker. Give 2 assists to Andrew Gallant. He could not have walked it up there and placed it in his stick any better. In full stride, Ball even lost it for a split second, got it back and puts it over the shoulder of McMillan. And the Dutch are up 2 with 11:08 to go. This is their largest lead of the game. So it's Ball's first of the tournament. Gallant will get the only assist. What a pickup he's been for the Dutch. Looking to anything but a number 17 seed in this tournament. And now they're on defense and still shorthanded. Shot clock at 5 here for the Irish as Gillis has a wide open shot. Gallant makes a save and grabs the rebound. He's got another man at center. It's Parsons behind the defense, trying to run onto the loose ball, and he does. Parsons will take it behind the net with 50 seconds left to kill, and Van Bennekom's penalty. And Parsons will flick it out to center for Bergsma, who's all by himself, which should kill some more clock. Shot clock down to 5. Looks like the Dutch won't get it to the net. And it is Ireland ball. They'll have one last chance on this power play. 28 seconds left. 5 minutes gone by, third quarter. Kelly to Shanahan. In the middle for Kelly. Shanahan for Gillis. Coppinger tries a shot. Gallant to save. Rebound. Wide open net, and they score. Gibson not going to miss from there. Gallant wasn't sure where the rebound was. Landed right in the stick of Sean Gibson, and he's got his second goal of the game. It's the third power play goal of the evening for Ireland. They're 3 for 6 tonight. And it's an 8-7 game with 9:39 to play in the third quarter. And you can see the rebound going right to Gibson, who was ready for it. Like I mentioned earlier, Sean Gibson playing in his 4th WILC. And now a penalty coming up off the face-off to Ireland. I think a high hit was delivered, a cross-check in fact. And which number is getting the call here? The Irish don't even know they're getting a penalty yet. And it might be Mike Shea getting his second penalty of the evening, and it is. So Shea in the box. And the Dutch on the power play for a 5th time tonight. They're 1 for 4. So the Dutch still up a goal. 9:23 to go. Third quarter. Bergsma in the middle for Parsons. This is Ross. Hahn to Gurry. Parsons switches sides. Now sharp angle shot. McMillan makes a save on Kleinbannock. And then as a teammate ahead of the play in Zabo hits him with a pass, and he'll just back away from the traffic. 20 left in the penalty to Shea. Shot clock at 8 here for Gillis as he cuts the net. Didn't get a shot off. Finds Kelly, and he'll turn it over. Minute 7 left of power play time for the Dutch. Parsons leads the charge. Taguri to Hahn. Richard Hahn, Ross Parsons. Out of the near side, Taguri with 7 on the shot clock. Hahn, Taguri, across the floor. Bergsma, Kleinberg shakes a shot, and the shot clock sounded before the shot, says the official. So it's Ireland ball, and they got about a 5-second differential between the shot clock and penalty, and now we got a delayed call coming up to the Netherlands. McMillan off to the bench for the extra attacker. Actually, it's a 5-on-5 with Ireland still in the box. Here's Gillis in front. Dutch pick up a loose ball. And then after the fact, Gibson slashed a Dutch player in the leg, and the back official caught that. So we're going to have penalties to both teams here. Initially, it was going to be Ireland going to the power play. But then Sean Gibson, with an undisciplined play there, slashed a defender in the leg. So he's in the box. Joins Shea, who's in the box for another 9 seconds. Meanwhile, the Dutch, who got the initial call, missed the number there. But for now, it's a 4-on-3 power play for the Dutch. Trying to sort it out. There's been a ton of calls tonight. Don't know if that's the officials just trying to set the tone for the tournament or not. But it's Ryan Wilson, Martin Borjuska, and Paul Quill, the officiating crew tonight. .7:30 to go. So the Dutch have 5 players out there. Now Ireland has 5 players out there as Shea comes back on the floor, so those are offsetting penalties. It's not a 4-on-3. It's in fact 5-on-5 right now, so I'm not quite sure what happened right there, but both teams look like they're at even strength. 7:10 to go in an 8-7 lead for Netherlands. Ireland possession. Brendan Farrell to Gillis. Up top. Wide open look for Patrick Zabo, denied by Gallant. And he'll hand off for Bergsma. Bergsma walks it up the floor. Taguri. Reese Parsons in front. Wide open look there for Muskins, and he was stopped by McMillan. Dutch got their own rebound for a second, but threw it away. And a scramble for it, and the Dutch get it back. Hard work there by the forward Taguri. And he'll settle things down. And some offensive players get back out there. Now Hahn with an open look. His shot and a goal. Hahn's got the hat trick against the green. Took it to the middle of the floor and beat McMillan between the legs. And the Dutch get their 2-goal lead back. It's 9-7 with 6:18 to go. So Gillis has a hat trick for Ireland, and now Richard Hahn has 3 for the Dutch. Replay here, he got the screen from Taguri, parted the seas, created some space, and Hahn finds some room between the legs of McMillan. So the number 6 seed Ireland on their heels here. The 17th ranked Dutch. Boy, this program has come a long way in just a couple of years. Major credit to Neil Pallas and his staff. They've started this tournament on the right foot so far. There's still lots of game to go, but that's like what he's seen from his troops. Got a loose ball in the Ireland zone. Only white sweaters there to pick it up. Gillis has 3 of his team's 7 tonight. He's on the floor, makes a pass. Brendan Farrell to the far side, Coppinger. Up top for Shanahan. Now Farrell takes to the net, Farrell shoots, Gallant saves. And then Farrell stepped in the crease. 5:20 to go, third quarter. Parsons. This is Ross. Off the bench, finds an open teammate. Waylon Muskins. And now Tagari with a hard roller stop by McMillan. And then Muskins is thrown to the floor. Teammate follows up and Harm Devet to pick it up. Rolls it back to Ross Parsons. Parsons in front, had a man wide open, and backing away from the pressure now is Killenbannock. And now a shot and a whiff there from Muskins. Ireland picks it up, and they'll escape danger. 4:40 to go, third quarter. Still a 2-goal lead for the Netherlands.
Good job, Sonny.
Now a double team on Gillis. Can't get away from Ross Parsons. Gillis keeps the feet moving, somehow still has it. Gillis finally has it knocked up from behind, and it rolls into the goal stick of Andrew Gallant, and you can hear the Dutch faithful right below us here in the broadcast booth showing their appreciation for the hard defensive work there. Just when it looked like Gillis was going to escape from the pile, it was knocked out of his stick from behind. And now Tagari has a man in front wide open. Bergsma throws it in front, and now McMillan with a great save on Hahn. Sliding to his left, keeps it a 9-7 score with 3:50 to go. It's Ireland ball. Brendan Szabo gets the screen from Farrell. Szabo on the near side, stutter step, gets around one defender. Szabo looking towards the net, spins, shot clock at 8. Szabo now with a shot, misses the net. And the whistle sounds, it's Dutch ball, 3:30 to go in the quarter. Tagari also having a strong game for the Netherlands. Runs it down the far side boards. Now pass in the middle. Muskins with a shot over the head of McMillan. Rebound loose. Ireland's got it. Leading the charge is Patrick Szabo. He's all by himself. His teammates are changing. He notices that. Passes back to an open Shanahan. 3 minutes to go. Shanahan looking for an outlet. Drops it down to Gillis. Gillis was open for a second, and now a double team is on him, and the ball ends up in the goal stick of Gallant. Nice job by the Dutch defenders to knock it away again from Gillis. Looked like they might have been in trouble there. Gillis double clutched. Now Reese Parsons over to Ross Parsons. Parsons. This is Ross with 5 on the shot clock. And he's going to concede here. Looks like he's just going to dump it into an open corner and then away from the ball. We got to push in the back charge against Netherlands. 2:17 to play. Brendan Szabo to Gillis. Now Coppinger on the far side. Comes back to the near side for Szabo. He'll dump it down for Farrell. Farrell gets the screen, 10 on the shot clock. Farrell passing towards the far side again. Missed McBride. Coppinger's there to scoop it up. He'll turn around and shoot one wide of the net. Picked up by Gillis. His shot right on. Gallant makes a save. Ireland gets it back though. 30 seconds on the shot clock again. Here's Szabo. Teammates are changing, so he backs away and passes to Gillis. Just over 90 seconds to go in the third quarter. Ireland down by 2, but not anymore. A hard charge to the net from Connor Kelly. Beats Gallant. And it's a 9-8 game with 1:29 to go. Nice job by that offense to get the reset. And then about 15, 20 seconds later, Connor Kelly lowers a shoulder, takes it to the dirty area, and beats Gallant sprawling to the net. That's what Ireland needed, some late momentum. Now a 1-goal game. And that's Kelly's second of the game. Scored in the first quarter. Ireland wins possession off the face-off. Minute 20 to go. Kelly back out there. Makes the pass to Gillis. So it's an unassisted goal for Kelly. Shot clock at 10 here for Shanahan. Shanahan gets away, walks in front. Shanahan shoots one over top of Gallant. Nice job to make something out of nothing there. Looked like he had a double team on him, but slipped right between the defenders. And had a clean look at Gallant, but missed the target. 48 seconds to go. Netherlands 9, Ireland 8. Taguri on the far side, passing to Parsons in the middle. Parsons to Bergsma, shot clock at 7. Taguri cutting towards the net. Taguri shoots, McMillan save, and then Taguri was decked, and now a stick went flying out of the hands of the Irish defender. 24 seconds ago. McMillan staying at the net for now. Shot clock's turned off. Gillis waiting to set things up here. Now 10 seconds ago. McMillan to the bench for the extra attacker. Brendan Zabo controls. Over the far side, Coppinger wide open, back to Zabo, stolen away, empty net, and they're going to run out of time. Ben Bennicum had an empty net, but we had an Irish player throw his stick at the ball, and Connor Kelly's going to get a penalty. The Dutch were screaming at the officials as soon as Kelly let his stick go, and the officials are going to send him to the box, and the Dutch are going to start the fourth quarter on the power play. The score after 3 quarters, Netherlands 9, Ireland 8. During the break, the referees gathered and they awarded a goal to Jan Rutger van Bennicum, who threw the ball at the empty net while Connor Kelly threw his stick in the air trying to stop it. It looked like they're just going to call a penalty to Kelly, but instead they're going to award the goal to Netherlands. You don't see that very often. But credit the Dutch bench, they're all screaming at the refs saying that should be a goal, and the refs made the right call. So how about that? Not a bad way to finish up the third quarter. The Dutch leading by 2, and it's Jan Rutger van Bennicum with the insurance marker for now. I'm sure he didn't think he was going to score this tournament, and he was very surprised to hear the call from the ref. For now, he's on the bench as the offense is out there for the Dutch. Nice steal, and now a breakaway for Ireland. Daniel Smith having troubles picking it up though, and he'll have to stop and wait for help off the bench. Looked like Smith was going to be off to the races after that steal. Here's Gibson with a shot, saved by Gallant. Gibson looking for the hat trick. Ross Parsons stops, passes to Taguri. Taguri to the corner for Hahn, back in front for Taguri. And he can't shake a defender, he got held. That's going to be a penalty to Ireland. Taguri picks it back up. Reese Parsons in the middle had a teammate open for a second. We might have another penalty for cross-checking as Muskins was cross-checked. Buzzer sounds, and both officials have their arms up in the air. And I think this is going to be a 5-on-3 for Netherlands. We got the hold, the initial call, and then Muskins was checked from behind by Shea, I believe. And this will be Shea's 3rd penalty of the game, and it will be a 5-on-3 for Netherlands. We're 1 for 4 on the power play. So 13:46 to go, and this is a chance to blow this thing wide open for the Dutch. Lots of room to work it around. Hahn, Taguri, Parsons, and Bergsma, the 4 forwards in tight. Hanging up at center is Kleinbannock, just in case a ricochet happens. And now Bergsma wide open in front, shoots one wide of the goal. Taguri picks it up in the near corner. Taguri back to the far side for Bergsma. 5 on the shot clock, and Bergsma throws it all the way down to his own end, and that's an over and back call. The Irish will take that. 29 seconds gone off the penalties. Ross Parsons out there, trying to get that ball back. While the Irish try to kill time off both penalties. Now a steal by the Netherlands, and that power play unit going to come back out there. Ross Parsons sets it up on the far side. Bergsma, Parsons, hard pass, block, but still gets it to Gurry. And now Ross Parsons wide open, juggled it, lost control, and then he took a cross check to the face, and that's going to be another penalty. Snyder's going to go for cross-checking. So with two players already in the box, and are we going to have a penalty shot here? I think one of the officials signaled penalty shot. Yes, it's going to be a penalty shot for Graham Bergsma. So how about this, the most exciting play in lacrosse. Bergsma against McMillan, one-on-one. And here he comes, Graham Bergsma. Looking to put the Dutch up by 3. Shades to his left, walks in, Bergsma fakes, shoots, stopped by McMillan. Nice job by the goaltender, stay with him stride for stride. He didn't take the bait. And Bergsma denied on the penalty shot. And while the face-off at center, it looks like. .12:35 to go in the fourth quarter. So a 2-goal advantage for Netherlands. And Ireland's going to start with it after the face-off. They'll start there for the Dutch. Ryan Gillis going back and forth with Connor Kelly. Shot clock down 8 as Brian Gillis gets it by himself for a second, and then 3 defenders converge on him. Loses a handle, and the Dutch get it. Great defending there, outnumbering the ball. They still got 14 seconds of 5-on-3 time to work with. I think Ross Parsons is going to wait for the first penalty to expire. So Mike Shea's going to step out of the box. The Netherlands will be 1 for 5 on the power play. It's now 5-on-4 for 1 minute and 5 seconds. Bergsma to Gurry. Low shot, misses the net, and the shot clock expires. Ireland runs the floor. Still 45 more seconds to kill. Brendan Farrell back and forth with Brian Gillis. Now Gibson gets the turn. Gibson, double team on him, 5 seconds to shoot. Gibson from a sharp angle, trying to dunk it behind the net. No room. And then the shot clock hits 0. Ben Snyder, ready to come out in 25 seconds, he hopes. Netherlands still up 10-8. Parsons to Gurry. Hahn. Back to Ross Parsons. He'll load up a shot. And I missed the net. Parsons has to come all the way back to get it, but it's an over and back call. Ireland going to kill another one off. They stay within 2. As the Dutch couldn't score up 2 men. Out of the box comes Snyder. And we'll see if that gives the Irish a boost. Great penalty killing. Now Gillis with a roller, stopped by Gallant. Rebound loose. And Gallant able to find it in his crease. Almost 5 minutes gone by in his fourth quarter. Graham Bergsma Over to Harm DeVet. Now Reese Parsons gets a screen from DeVet. Parsons gets away from his man, tries a shot. Didn't reach McMillan. And Ireland picks it up off the glass. Zabo's pass was blocked. And it ends up in the hands of the Dutch. Taguri controls it. Shot clock halfway done. Graham Bergsma. The near side, Taguri, 7 on the shot clock. Taguri, the Muskins, back to Taguri, 3 on the shot clock, and you just dump it to an open corner. That'll be Ireland ball. Good set of defending there from Ireland. 9:15 to play. Here's Connor Kelly. Tries a shot, Gallant the save, rebound. Picked up by the Netherlands, Aaron Vanderhorst. Ross Parsons has a double team on him. Parsons gets away. Parsons now to an open teammate. DeVet couldn't control the low pass. And then McBride knocked it free. He's 2-on-1 with Sonny Campbell. Here's Andrew McBride behind the back feed to Campbell. Ran out of space and gave it back to McBride. And now the Irish set it up. Still 15 on the shot clock. Here's McBride, spins. McBride shoots. Gallant saves. And you got the whistle from the ref. Andrew Gallant has been a wall tonight. .8:15 to go in this fourth quarter. Bergsma gets the screen, throws it to the near side. Taguri couldn't get it. Zabo got a piece of it. Now foot race. And then Zabo hit Taguri from behind. So the Dutch will get a fresh 30 seconds on their shot clock. Ross Parsons. Hard bouncer to Taguri. Taguri thought about taking to the net, drops it back for Parsons. Parsons' pass is picked off, well read there by Patrick Zabo. And the Irish will start something in transition. 7:30 to play in this fourth quarter. Brendan Farrell off the bench, controls it for Ireland. Now to Gibson. Gibson stops, throws it behind the net. And now a dunk effort by, I think that was Gillis, denied. And Gallant got a stick knocked away. Meanwhile, loose ball at center. And the Dutch are going to pick it up. It's a 2-on-1 if they hurry. Here's a chance for Bergsma. And he doesn't want to try anything, so he stops and waits for help off the bench. Under 7 minutes to go. Netherlands 10, Ireland 8. Bergsma just floats it into the open corner as the shot clock hits 0. Connor Dockery leaves it for Zabo, and now Coppinger. Shanahan. Gillis has room. Gillis loads up a shot. Gallant to save, and he's got the rebound in his crease. Zabo touched it in his crease, so the ref blows a whistle. Dutch making the changes. Ross Parsons trying to take it to the net. Turns to the far corner. Parsons passes up top. Now Taguri on the near side. Taguri in front, thought he had a man open. Still makes its way to the far side to Kleinbannock with 2 on the shot clock, and now the Dutch are going to run out of time.
Walking in now, walking inside.
Andrew McBride makes the pass and heads to the bench for a change. Meanwhile, Brendan Farrell's shot gobbled up by Gallant. 5:35 to go. Still a 2-goal advantage for the Netherlands. Bergsma. Over to Gurry. Now Reese Parsons. Tries a shot. Missed the target. There's 3 on the shot clock here for the Netherlands, but Smith picks it up for Ireland. 5 minutes to go, fourth quarter. Brendan Zabo. Over to Gillis. His shot missed the net. Gibson picks it up off the ricochet. 10 on the shot clock. Gibson out of the near side corner. Tries a sharp angle shot off the leg of Gallant, and the rebound picked up by Ireland. Fresh 30 seconds on the shot clock. And now a steal from the Dutch and a breakaway. Here's a shot and a goal. Robert van Mosselveld beats McMillan. It wasn't a clean breakaway, and he looks surprised to have scored that one. And it's 11-8 Netherlands. It's the first goal of this fourth quarter between either team. Came off some great defense, which freed up Robert van Mosselveld to go all the way and score. You can see he was pressured from behind, still got enough of a shot off, and McMillan was fooled. The Dutch can taste it. 4:27 to go. And they're up by 3. So it's an unassisted goal for Van Mosselveld. Ireland ball, and we'll see when McMillan gets the call to the bench for the extra attacker. He's already way out of his crease, but he's going to stay there for now. Meanwhile, shot from Kelly is stopped by Gallant. And the goaltender Conley picks it up and floats it ahead to an open teammate. Wessler gets around Dunbar, makes a pass. He'll look to head to the bench when he can. Shot clock down at 12 for Ingmar Kleinbennick. Now down to 5 for Ross Parsons. Parsons in the middle. Tries a shot, missed the net. And a shot clock turnover here against the Dutch. 3:28 to go. Gibson. Passing to the near side. Gillis to Kelly, back to Gillis. 10 on the shot clock. Near side feed to Coppinger, his shot stopped by Gallant coming to his right. Battle for the loose ball ensues. Ireland gets it. Coppinger finds Zabo behind the net. Zabo back in front, can't connect with a teammate, and the Dutch pick it up. And behind the play, we got a penalty coming up to the Netherlands. Zabo is decked, and the Irish are going to get a big power play here with 2:47 to go. Brendan Zabo trying to shake off the cobwebs as we get a boarding call to Davy Voorboom, his second penalty of the game. And a golden opportunity to get back within 2 here, 2:47 to go. Ireland has 3 power play goals and would love a 4th here to make this interesting. So McMillan stays in his net. Ireland's got to hurry. Time is the enemy right now. Coppinger to Gillis, near side, Gibson shot stopped by Gallant, what a save. Down on all 4, somehow kept it out. Ireland gets a reset though. Gillis with a shot, blocked in front. Coppinger has to backtrack to pick it up. 2:20 to go in this game, Gillis. And now a shot by Farrell is stopped by Gallant. He's got a man at center all by himself, it's Ball. He's already scored tonight. Daniel Ball going to turn away from the pressure. Rolls it to a wide open man in front, and McMillan makes a stop on Kleinbennick. And now Ireland has a man behind the defense. It's Gibson on a breakaway. Gallant makes a save, and he'll fall on the loose ball. Gibson was hanging out in the offensive end for a breakaway, and he got one. And Gallant arguably makes his best save of the night. What a game he's had. You got to think he's the game MVP for the Dutch. 55 seconds left in the penalty to the Netherlands. Still up by 3, minute 35 to go in this game. Klein-Bannock with 7 on the shot clock dumps it down for Reese Parsons. Parsons from behind the net, gonna run out of time, and Ireland will take over. Minute 20 to go in this game, and there goes McMillan to the bench for the extra attacker. Gillis goes back and forth with Coppinger. This is a must score here for Ireland. Gillis in the middle, wide open look, stopped by Gallant. Ball's loose, Irish get it back. Gillis over to Connor Kelly, and now a shot from Coppinger, stopped by Gallant again. This time the Dutch have it. McMillan scrambles back to his net. Meanwhile, a breakaway for the Dutch, and a stop by McMillan on Wessler. And McMillan will hustle back to the bench. Penalty's over. We're back to 5-on-5, and now a shot by Gibson, stopped by Gallant. And the whistle sounds a Dutch ball. That might do it right there, folks. Netherlands leading 11-8. It did not look good to start things. Before you know it, Ireland was up 2-0. Figured it could be in for a long night for Gallant and the Dutch, but they fought back, have led most of this game, and are full value for this 3-goal lead as Van Bennekom was dumped. The Dutch want a call, not going to get one as they floated into an empty corner. 10 seconds to go. One last chance for Ireland. Coppinger over to Gillis, and Gillis shoots with 1 second left, and that's going to do it. It's an upset. The Dutch, in their first game of the World Indoor Lacrosse Championships, pick up a win. They pour off the bench to congratulate Andrew Gallant, who was amazing tonight between the pipes. The final score, Netherlands 11, Ireland 8. The 17 seed upsets the number 6 seed. And what a fourth quarter from Gallant. No goals by him. And he was peppered. As we see the Dutch jumping up and down near their goaltender. What a game. I don't think anybody expected not only the Netherlands to win, but by 3 goals. Pretty amazing. Saw some blowouts earlier today, and he thought this has the potential to be a blowout. Ireland was a team coming in with the experience in this tournament. They had some dangerous players, although they didn't have Stephen Keogh tonight. That hurt. But this is a team that had 17 returnees from the 2017 Euro Box Lacrosse Championships. Well, the Netherlands worked hard, got some great goaltending, and up front, out of the games by Ross Parsons and Joshua Taguri. They led the way offensively. And tomorrow we'll take on Serbia at 1:30 p.m. And that's going to take place right here at the Fieldhouse. The Irish will play right after that at 4:30 against Hong Kong. That's also here at the Fieldhouse. And you can hear the Dutch faithful on their feet congratulating their team for a fantastic effort